Alright, we're getting an early start in today on account of yesterday's antics, or lack thereof. I feel the need for expediency. This is one of those days where I'm probably gonna sound worse, but I feel better. Although I did check back the other VOD, and my microphone must have been in a weird spot, and I must have been just like completely out of it because I could barely hear anything I was saying. I just wanted to check and make sure if it was even watchable. It was not. I definitely should not have streamed yesterday. Just a complete... I didn't even make progress. I was so out of everything. Tried working on the start screen in Krita. Just so unfathomably not familiar with the software. Excuse me, one second. Again, I'm gonna have to try and mute coughs for the entire stream, but like I was saying, so unfamiliar with Krita that I just like, everything I did, I was just like, yeah, this could be done better in Clip Studio, and I'm just gonna be using it mainly anyway, so I think I'm gonna use Krita like a makeshift After Effects and just kind of make the assets in Clip Studio and then assemble them in Krita so that they can move. I might even be able to theoretically just use the limited amount of frames that Clip Studio EX, or not yet, is it Pro? Clip Studio Pro gives you, whichever one I got, Pro I believe, and just make the loop in that amount of frames, but I don't want to push it. I think it's like a super limited amount of frames, like 50 or something. I'm going to check right now, actually. Clip Studio Pro Animation Frame Cap. 25. My God, it's even less than I thought. Okay, so yeah, literally, never mind. Like they give you a second of animation. That is absurd, brother. That is crazy. The first thing I'm seeing is like, though, there's a Reddit thing that says bypassing that. Yo, can that happen? Okay, no, everyone's just saying no. Save up for EX, you poor. Which is yeah, that's about that's what I gather. So I'm gonna just how much is Clip Studio EX? I don't have money, but when I do, I would like to see. Hey yo, I don't care. Just tell me how much it costs. Stop telling me features. I just want to see the price. Why do you guys make it so hard to buy your own product? Alright, it's $220, which is a lot, but it also goes on sale a lot, so it's probably going to be more like $100. Hey look, it's the Dark Souls 1 menu theme, also known as the Resident Evil 4 menu theme. They're not the same, but, you know, they're the same, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so $200 something. Oh, I forgot to mute them. I'm gonna need, I'm gonna force commissions upon people. I will make art for them and then guilt trip them into paying me for it. That's healthy. I'm gonna leverage my friendships as a resource. That's what I think. There's a lot of good music in this playlist. They broke it down in the description. Dark Souls 2 Firekeeper, Dark Souls 3 Firelink Shrine, Dark Souls 1 Firelink Shrine, Dark Souls 2 Majula. I gotta wait 20 minutes to get to Majula. Whatever, it's worth it. Alright. To start drawing in the software. Now with my preamble out of the way, I will start making this hand in this software. Let's get this here at the very least so my eyes don't bleed looking at a grid of squares. Okay. Now I can use my real brushes. What did I, whoops, exposed myself a little bit there. Nobody checked that. comic spoilers, and they're bad because they're not. That's like first draft material. Don't look at it. Offline banner. Okay, what did I draw you with? Pencil brush? Looks like pencil brush, as per usual. I just want to speak and not feel the urge to destroy my lungs. Is that too much to ask? A plague upon this household. And then you got the little wrist bone, because it's a scrawny lad, because he's modeled after me, who is a scrawny lad. A veritable assortment of pipe cleaners in a skin suit. This is too much. We got it. Nobody's finger has that much functionalities. Yeah, I think I will just I will save the animation projects for Clip Studio EX. But I will be doing this one in Krita because it's my only option. 25 frames. Like, why do they even give you when the standard animation? Excuse me. When the standard animation frame rate is like 24 frames per second, so you can animate on 1s or 2s, have it look nice depending on the scene. Why would they even give you that one extra frame? You know, it just seems ridiculous. An arbitrary cap, for sure. But yeah, should not. I just keep thinking about it. Should not have streamed yesterday, but I didn't want to let the streak die because I just started, and that would be so stupid. In my opinion, to have it die so easily. No, 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 no. Not if I have anything to say about it. Was it an hour and a half of me sitting in a chair, going like, I shouldn't be here right now? Yes, but there's really nothing. That's all it was. That's all I have to say on the matter. Oy, oy, oy. But I'm here now. Feeling better, sounding worse, as I said. Ain't that just the way? Why does it always happen that way? Someone answer. This music feels loud. Is it loud? It's a little loud. Still not in the yellow area on OBS, and that's my cue for it being completely fine. Your starting screen is still up. Don't you sass me, mister. I'm working on it. And you know that better than anyone. Sup, Stowe? Don't get too close now, I'm contagious. You got the vid? I don't think it's the vid, but I also haven't tested to see if it was, so it's really up in the air at this point. It doesn't feel like the vid. Just a bit of a... just a cough, as you might have noticed. I have had the vid once before, but that was when it was in its prime. When it was ground, like the first COVID, that one hit different, dude. That one sucked. That one would kill you if it had the chance, and it did for a lot. But luckily, you know, I didn't get that much out of it. But that one put me out of commission for a while. Now it's kind of like everyone's talking about the COVID variants, and they're just like, they're just not quite as strong as they used to be, which is, you know, obviously a good thing. So I really can't tell if it is COVID at this point, or if it's just a cold or something. Also, bracers are hard to draw, nobody told me. What if I just duplicate things? And move it like so? Oh, he's so smart. Use the ellipse tool, place a circle as perspective you want, and then dupe that. Did I do that? Did I do that as you were typing? A circle. Oh, I know what you're saying now. Yeah. You're actually correct here. What is the ellipse tool though? Oh, that one. Yeah. I wish it selected better. Might be under the lasso tool. I got it. I found it. What I'm gonna do is just do that. I'm always about 10 seconds behind. Okay, I understand. You don't gotta tell me twice. Edit outline selection. I'm just gonna look for that. Can make the circle the line. Edit outline selection. Maybe I have to have it selected. Let me do that. Yeah, that would make sense. Look at that. Draw on the border. You know so many things. I am but a mere fool. I wish I let you preview it. 10 ought to be good. Well, can I do that with the... I probably can't. A better thing for this would be if they let you have it be the brush that you're using. Maybe they do, and I'm dumb. And I'm just using this. Hold on, before I smack talk, let me just... No. Yeah, they should let you have that to be brush specific. That would be nice. You have to have an active selection, yeah. See, I'm picking up stuff. You can choose the width of the brush. You determine how thick the outline is. Can I choose what brush it is, though? Or is that just not a thing? I think so. Well, I don't freaking, because I'm using the pencil brush right now. And I just changed that to 5 or so. And it still just looks like it's a freaking, you know, aliased brush. It's got some pixels blurring around and stuff. I mean, I'm fine using it just as a form of reference. It just doesn't take flow stabilization into account. This looks pretty different to this. That's all I'm saying. Like, even if I get rid of my mouse, or my pen, and I use my mouse, this is what the pencil brush looks like, so I think it is just a different brush. I just don't know. I'm perfectly fine using this as a form of reference. For perspective, though, that would be how that is helpful, though. I'm sure there is a way to get it to do that. Maybe I'm just remembering Corel. That could also be a thing. Yeah, you can make an armature to draw over. Yeah. That'll be good. I hate sculpting, but if I have to use elements of sculpting in my art, I'll do it. Do it over in a vector layer. I don't really need it to, Wait. I don't know vector very well. I don't either. I did it in college. That's about it. Ruler pen. Special ruler. Do they have shape? Concentric circle. Well, that is... Wait! I've got it. Wait, first we gotta... This will do it. What? No, that's different. Oh god, I've created 2 circles. Same. Yeah. BRB also. Alright. But look what I remembered. You can do all sorts of fancy stuff. Forgot to mute that. Hope it sounded cool. Is this the Dark Souls 1 Fire Link? Or just... Yeah, that sounded like what it was. The power of the ruler in the palm of my hand. Is all this is? Get this freaking... I don't need your circles no more. I've got real circles. Done with computational mathematics that I can't even comprehend. Why is this? Why? What is happening? I'm on the... Why is it still acting like an eraser? What? What is happening? I'm hiding the... Something's wrong. What is going on here? Why was it... What the... Why... When did that get selected? Get out of here. Transparency. But what you do is you do this, and then you do a little something like this. Oh, it's freaking Majula Bros. This song takes me back. I must have spent 30 hours of Dark Souls 2 just hanging around Majula. 30 might be it. I mean just like standing around Majula, not counting all the quests and characters and interactions. I mean, I must have spent like 30 hours just sitting in there. Just looking at stuff. Zoning out in Majula ain't nothing like it. It's probably Distort, eh? Ah, majestic. A hunter is a hunter even in a dream, said a dude with a cage on his head. Edit, transform. Whoa, that's pretty crazy looking. Yeah, you could get some cool perspective shots with this. Like, what if you had a door and you were doing like an extreme high angle and then there's like characters walking in through this tunnel here? That'd be sick. But it's not what I need. I need to change the scale. Doot, doot, deet, deet. Okay, and then you duplicate this, and it's just, no, put the point back. There we go. And then it looks a little zany for now, for sure, but we're gonna fix that. Okay. That kind of looks dumb and incorrect. Let's see. There, that's better. Cylinders be hard. I might have to make the bracer bigger. What is this one? Dark Souls 3, Dancer of the Boreal Valley. That boss fight was okay. I think it's a little overhyped. And it doesn't even get that much hype, so, you know. I just don't think it's particularly good, I guess. She looks cool, but it's just like, eh? What have you done for me lately? Also, you can completely style on her in the early game by murdering that old lady. So, I guess that's a plus. Dark Souls do be letting you kill old women. All the time. Plenty of old women. To just absolutely destroy it. It's always in the early game, too. Dark Souls 2 lets you kill 3 old ladies in the first house you go in. And they're important characters. One of them lets you respec your levels. It's crazy that they let you do that. Dancer, are you getting loud? You're getting a little loud. I'm gonna have to freaking silence a little bit, please. I was trying to be nice, trying to be courteous, but you're just frankly being loud. So if I do this, you can sort of see that, so let's see if I can convey that. Nah, well, trying to determine what parts of the anatomy I want to convey here. So we can do, well, maybe this knuckle line. It's always tricky. Nah, that looks weird. Maybe we'll just ignore it. Okay, welcome back. I'm still here, drawing a goblin's hand. He's got a bit of an inflammation there. Let's reduce that swelling on the knuckle. We gotta fix this. That's how knuckles be. They got a curvature that you gotta just respect. Okay. So, oh yeah, you missed my trick, I think. I just, basically what my trick is I remember that there's a circular ruler that I can transform. And I can use whatever brush I want, so that's what I did. Software's so easy if you use it as intended. And then we'll do this. Alright, yeah. I did clothing studies and I still don't know how this would look. There would be half-lock folds because the point of tension would be over there somewhere. And the point of compression would be in here somewhere when your sleeve is bended over there. So everything would be flowing out from this direction. And then you got, with depending on the level of compression of the fabric, you'd have to figure out like how many of these shapes are in here. One of the many modern myths in this house. I don't believe in rulers. I don't believe in any rulers. In terms of measurement, in terms of authority, that's right. I'm an anarchist through and through. Power vacuums, love them. Love them. Oh shit, yep. Sons of Anarchy, never watched it. Isn't that a motorcycle show? What is that? Anarchy, Sons of Anarchy. 2008 to 2014. Outlaw Motorcycle Club. Yo, I'm so good at just remembering just the most useless details of something. If you wanted to describe it to someone, and to get them to watch it, you would probably tell them that it's an action crime drama, apparently. But I would have told them, yeah, it's that motorcycle show. So there you go. Apparently it was really good. Yo. I do have Hulu. Maybe I just binge watched 7 seasons of Sons of Anarchy for no reason. Could be. Alright, let's draw this. Okay. Can I merge this? Yeah, I'd say so. How much do I want to merge? I can merge this too. And then this is the sleeve. This is nothing yet. Let's do another circular ruler. Is it just the... That's such a fun tool. I'm glad it has it. I've been working with the G pen recently in Clip, deciding whether I like it or not. Better than just drawing India ink, yeah. Let me see if I got that in here. The G pen. I mean, this probably isn't gonna do the most. Yeah, but that's got good pressure sensitivity. It's got a good taper on it. I see what you're using. I was talking about it last stream, which I don't expect anyone to watch because it was unlistenable. I listened to it myself and can't figure it out. But I don't have clean line art. It's just not in me to have clean line. That's why I use pencil brushes, like this one. I need brushes with a bit of tooth in them. What happened? Nothing happened. I was just sick, and I guess my microphone was in a weird spot, and I didn't notice because it's just so quiet, like the whole time. I listened back to it for like a second. I was like, I'm just unintelligible for most of that. And also, no progress was made because I just basically tried to brute force my way through Krita for an hour and a half. And I was like, this is not working out. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. So yeah, here I am. King Vendrick. I do like that guy. What was I looking at? Oh yeah. Turn that down a bit more. Okay. And then we hide you. And then we transform you. Distort you. That looks actually about right. If we just shrink it all down. I'll just move you. Of course, I gotta move you up a couple pixels, Rottweiler. Okay. I got an angry bracer. Yeah, I'm still definitely not feeling 100%. But I do feel way better than yesterday. What did I do? Where's the Windows key? Move this one. Uh-oh. I've duplicated more than I bargained for. Yeah, that looks about what I'm looking for. Let's get you out of there. Is this the title screen? No, this is the Abyss Washers. Abyss Washers. These are the car washers from Dark Souls 3. Famously clean fight. Exactly. No dirty tactics at all, like mobbing up against you in a 4-on-1 or whatever. Isn't it just 2-on-1? I don't remember. I should remember because I call that game a 10 out of 10 every time I talk about it. And I stand by that. had to do all that cleaning up. Have you seen how dirty the Abyss gets? Artorias in the first game, he's all covered in goop. It's nasty. That Abyss needs some cleaning. This feels too wide. Just a wee bit. The heck is this? Demon Souls Old Monk? Sounds like something out of Super Mario RPG. Running out of Lemon Pledge, a bit of true despair. Some would call it a blessing. Or maybe I'm thinking of Pine Sol. No, one of those cleaners is like just a toxin in liquid form. You put that in your house, you will just have a coughing fit. Even worse than the one I've been having for the past couple of days. It's probably not Lemon Pledge, it probably is Pine Sol. That's the power of Pine Sol, baby. That's their slogan, you know, that's probably what they meant. It'll freaking burn your lungs from the inside out. But dang if your floor ain't clean after there, you know, just put that on there. Pine Sol's coming for your bacteria. You know what's inside your body? That's right, it's coming for you. They'll clean your clock and your dressers, all of it. This looks strange. I need to fix this. Stop being the way you are, and be the way I want you to be instead. Toxic artist demands his artwork change to conform to his desires? Cancelled. This song is so dumb. I know the boss fight in this game is dumb too. You just beat up an old guy. It's a multiplayer experience. But like if you just get the single player role and you just beat up a dude in a row, then that's it. What an exhausting thumbnail. That would absolutely have an ellipsis. Yeah. And I would watch all. It would be an hour and a half long expose, and I'd watch all of it because I do that with receipts, as they call. I hate that. Can I just say how much I hate drama terminology and all in their community, like the T and receipts? I hate them. Everyone's so stupid in that community. I hate you all. I'm going on record now. This video will be archived in a Twitch server for 7,000 years. And you could dig this up anytime you want. The drama community is dumb, and I hate the way you speak. Let's see here. Now this song is inspiring. What is it? Oh, is this really Guinevere's? I've never heard this song. Big Booba Lady from Dark Souls 1 has a theme. And it's like the most empowering theme I've ever seen. It's like she's the best thing you'll ever see in your life. Hail to her glory. This song is awesome. I've never heard this. Sounds like the Rudolph Steinhoff Christmas movie OST. I know, what is it? She inspires hope in a generation through her proportions. Oh yeah, man, making terminology around business that was never yours is a red flag hobby for sure, absolutely. He saved Christmas. Does this song even play in the game, or is this just like in the files? I do not remember this song. Maybe I was distracted by other things whenever I was in the room with her. I don't know. That could be true. I wouldn't put it past myself. Also, while her song is still in our minds, I do want to point out that she has Big Booba, specifically against the requests of the director Miyazaki. And the only reason that she stayed having large breasts is because the artist who made it said he liked them that way, and that Miyazaki didn't have the heart to reject him. That desire. It's so funny. Whoa, what happened here? Look at all this. There's an Ogre Lord in Warhammer 3 that's dressed like Santa. It makes me want to play the ogres just for that. Respectable honesty, I know. If you got a concept artist and he wants the lady to have Big Booba, who are you to say no? He likes them. And now an entire community of people also like them. I like them. I wouldn't mind if they just stayed that way, you know, if I was in the art director room at the time. I'd be like, yeah, that's freaking sick, dude. Cool stuff. BRB again, no worries. Freaking sick, bruv. Boy, you got some freaking drew with them. I don't even know the slang. I'm gonna stop while I'm behind. How long would this be? Approximately this long, I think. Maybe a little shorter. It would have to be like that. Man, I am so jealous of these singers. They're just like, they get called in when they're just like, hey, we need one of the most angelic voices we've ever heard. Can you just get someone on call who can do that for us for our video game? Yeah, no problem. And I just do it. Not fair, dude. I want to be born with magical vocal cords. I'm sure it took a lot of hard work to get to where she is. Okay, I'm not doubting that. But still. There is probably some level of natural talent. Coming into account there. I doubt she started off sounding like me in the shower. What am I doing? Hide the ruler. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Have I stopped misclicking on things? Okay. Oh, that Glissando. Glissando? Leon Belmondo? So we do one going down here, and then we go one up here, and then I think we're good for that. This will go here. And then we just need one to interconnect the two. Okay. I've noticed a tick of mine is to say okay whenever I come back from a coughing fit. Not entirely sure where that came from. There's a pixel over here somewhere. We'll just slash and burn that. There we go. Is this good enough? Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, why not? Yeah. It's great. No, it's good. Well, not if you do it like that, you idiot. You dummy. You absolute fool. Did you really think, this is my evil monologue to myself, that you would succeed? What's this one? Dark Souls 3 Secret Betrayal. Why does that sound like a romance trilogy? Dark Souls 4 Midnight Rendezvous. Dark Souls 5, The Tryst Between Light and Dark. There, I made another one. I think I have a propensity for making bad romance titles. I don't think it's particularly difficult, but I think I could do it. Fairly decent job. If anyone needs a romance novel title creator, you know where to find me. Maybe. If I'm not being shadow banned by Instagram at this particular moment. Oh no, it's too short. No. You must move. You just gotta be at the right angle. Whoops, I made it larger. Don't transform his scale. You just gotta find the right angle. I mean, I think this is a good angle for suspending disbelief. It doesn't gotta be perfect. If it did, I wouldn't do art. Because that'd be way too hard. Could you imagine the pressure? You have to make stuff that's perfect? No. Perfection is for scientists, and I am no scientist. Could you imagine if a NASA scientist was building spaceships with the kind of wherewithal that artists have, just kind of throwing stuff together in a pot. No. He'd be flying up there with monstrosities. Be flying up there in some Frank Lloyd Wright creations, dude. Maiden Estrella. This is a funny. Dude, this is like the most e-girl and her simp moderator boss fight in all of Dark Souls. It's so funny. Stay away from my lady. You just bludgeon him. Or bludgeon her. Either one. I'm not entirely... I don't remember exactly why you bludgeon either of them, but, you know, you gotta progress through the story. Isn't that all that matters? Why is it not letting me merge? Thank you. Why does this part sound like tubular bells? Can I just say, Tubular Bells, by the way, a banger. The entire album is so good. Mike Oldfield does some crazy work. And he shows up where you wouldn't even expect him. He does music for Metal Gear Solid. He did music for Metal Gear Solid 5. It's pretty nice. I think he did some other stuff for Kojima as well. Let me look him up. Sorry. He did, what else did he do? Apparently he did some stuff for Death Stranding as well. Oh no, he was just the inspiration. One of the inspirations of Kojima for Death Stranding. But he did do a song for Metal Gear Solid, I believe 5. As he did that one that's good, that's nuclear. That's a good song. Oh, this is a banger. Rip the doggo. Do not kill the doggo. That nuclear song is interesting too, because I was listening to the band that the lead singer of that song was in, like way before I heard it, and I was like, wait a second. I know this guy. He's the lead singer of a band called The Struts. They're like they're like a classic rock revival band, sort of a modernization of classic rock. People have compared them to a fusion of Queen, which I enjoy, with My Chemical Romance, which I don't much care for. But you know, the Queen part, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. When you can see the classic rock influences in their songs, they're just bangers. And then when it's more towards the other genre, you know, you can just ignore it, because they probably have other stuff that's better. Or more suited to my tastes, I should say. Not inherently better just because I like it. Oh, this guy was definitely a lounge singer before they got him in the booth. Oh man, an hour already? I'm just wasting so much time. Ugh. But you know what, it's worth it. Okay, so we have a hand. Gave myself a hand. I think I want to exaggerate this a little bit more. There is actually a bit of... Also, Dark Souls 1, composed by the Tales of Symphonia composer, I believe, so that's pretty cool. Motoi Sakuraba? I don't know how to pronounce that last name. I'm a bit of a gaijin in that regard. What are we listening to now? Remains, Dark Souls 2. Don't recall where that's from. So, let me color pick my lad. Pardon me. Hey, it's me. Forget about it. This almost sounded like the Final Fantasy X song. You know the one. Ooh, that's one I should do. I should do relaxing Final Fantasy music. That's really just my go-to for stream playlist, by the way. Think of a video game franchise and then add relaxing music into it, into your search terms, and there you go. You're set for at least a few dozen streams, I think. There, I'm green with envy. Had a quick cough sesh there. Maybe, yeah, let's make this a different asset altogether. Well, it should be above, shouldn't it? Yeah. Well, actually, it should be up here. Doodly-dee. I need to see the background. Does this work like this? It does not. I gotta do this manually. Oh, you're crazy, bro. You're gonna make me do all this manually? Just so I can get a decent color selection going? Okay. I mean, it looks neat when I'm just doing this, so I think it should turn out okay. Let's go to the grays. Nope, that's the wrong layer. Well, this is the right layer. See, this is why I want a good color, because this blends in with the background too much. I can't even tell what the heck's going on. So we go brighter. Or do we? Maybe we go darker because we got this whole thing in the background. That would make sense, wouldn't it? And in fact, I think I prefer it. Just testing. Yeah, I think I like the darker shekels. Alright, we'll go with that. What is this haunted house music? Old King a lot. Demon Souls songs are awesome. They always just they start off all dramatic and then they just go into like a theme song you would associate with like a funky little gremlin dude. Just traipsing around in the shadows. Ooh, and it contrasts nicely with the floor, so that's good. I was worried that might be an issue because I got too bright, but I think we found a good middle ground for values. Completely on accident, which is fine by me. I don't have to futz around with it anymore. Ooh, the Gwendolyn theme. Now this one I have heard many a time. Unlike the one for his sister, which I don't even... I still can't believe I've never heard that song, at least to my memory. I could just be stupid. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. And it shan't be the last. Shan't is such a good word. It's like 4 slang words and contractions all in one. I think these are we're gonna make the file, the metal file. That'll be an asset that we make in here. We're gonna detail the arm a bit. We gotta put the starting soon tattoo on him and the arrow and heart tattoo, which I think is an inspired choice. Just kind of lightning in a bottle out of my brain, you know, what can I say? Yeah, so then we will do some arm detail. I don't know if I'm going to go through with the hair as much as some people might have wanted on the arm. We will see. One moment. I am checking a thing. People seem to really be liking the Athos redesign, or the iterations of his design that I've been doing. And that's cool, because I also like the direction I took his look in. Certainly better than what I had before, which I just kind of, like most things, when you start them off, just kind of threw it together. And also, that I've noticed there's a little bit of excessive green here. Get that out of here. I don't think we need to do much more with the sleevey here. Actually, you know what I like is this and this. Wait, there we go. Then we'll invert that and delete, and then move this down here. Merge that, and there. Now that has value in it, so I don't even gotta worry about it. Actually, you know what I should do? I should Control C. Well, I should Control CB, hide it. Bring this one down here. Delete that. And there. This is a Demon Souls song for sure. I don't even have to look. Dark Souls too. You know, that makes sense. It sounded a little ridiculous enough to be a Demon Souls song. Okay, let's move this above everything so I can see what I'm doing. We shall draw the tattoo. Should I do a font again? I could make it consistent in, you know, let's just see what it looks like. Also, what color should it be? I imagine just a... Don't yawn, you'll put me back to sleep. I'm sorry, Swan. I'm ill, okay? It's my, I have an excuse. My body is trying its best to not let me die. It's doing alright. But it's not doing as good as it could be. Could be trying a little harder, in my opinion. Let's try that Celtic font again. It's called PR Celtic. I remembered that so I didn't go insane looking in the seas. Welcome back, Stove. How dare you be ill? It's almost like you're living in prison-like conditions. I know. What's with all this mildew? Freaking barbarians. Actually, I can't say that in here. There are a few barbarians in this prison, so they might not take kindly to that. I gotta be careful. Well, that is unintelligible. Alright, let's try all caps. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, also, this is not capitalized. Don't think I didn't notice. There we go. No, you can't do that. You can't deform. What is this? Is that a starting soon tattoo? It was. It was Stove's idea, and I liked it. So we're rolling with it. Prison has changed you. At least I haven't been to California. Of course, this was Steve's idea. I gotta rasterize this. Get down here. Oh, what have I done? Now it's got a mask on it? Ugh. Good lord. Okay. Look. What do you mean, of course? California comes for us all, don't you worry. No, I'm a New York boy. Apply it. Yeah, sure. Transform. Great. Get down here. Thank you. It's just weird enough to only be your idea. Is there a warp? It's easier to use than oh, I could liquefy. Give me the liquefy. Free transform that. I was a California girl, Zotan, and even I've been to Carolina girl, sorry, I read that wrong. Carolina, and even I've been to the California. I have not yet. Nowhere is safe from California. See, you were maybe it was predestined because your freaking state names are so similar. Someone as dyslexic as me could mistake them anywhere, at a glance even. Should be able to use the nodes on a selection box for some basic perspective. I kind of just want to... Oh, this looks awful. Alright, let me just make a... Yeah, I was thinking about if I could use the mesh transform. But I'm also thinking if I could get it to look a little more organic. With the liquefy tool, maybe that would be a thing I could do. We'll see which method prevails in the end. Maybe I should combine the two methods. Distort usually gets some pretty good results. This sounds like a freaking Persona song. Dude, just draw it on with your non-dominant. That's the real prison tattoo authenticity. I'm not gonna stick and poke myself for my fantasy prison tattoo. How else do you get a prison tattoo? Magic. I wish this font looked nicer with the T. It's a little bit hard to read there, but it's either that or I find a different font. But I kind of used this in my offline banner already, so it's like, do I just go for consistency? I like consistency. As a graphic designer, consistent branding is like the thing they tell you to do. Keep the font, put it here, not here, put it here. So I feel like I would be going against my religion if I did it in another way, I just don't know. So I think I'll keep it. Distort me a little bit more. Maybe if it's like this? No, wait. I'd have an existential crisis if I had that tattoo while in prison. It's just, you gotta think of it as motivation. Oh, it's starting soon, my life. Yeah, your life is getting started. You can only go up from prison. So think about it that way. It's motivational. Alright, now I think I need the liquefy tool to just even this out a little bit. That's not a sticky poke tattoo, so you had to have gotten it before you went in. Well, let's just say I knew this would happen. It's just, so hard. So you were young and hopeful, thinking you had to start a new life, and then you landed yourself in prison. Listen, we all have our circumstances. It just depends on how you look at them. My new life in prison, Isekai. I was turned into shackles, and now I'm in a fantasy prison? That sounds like, you know what, that could work, because that would be like all the, that every isekai appeals to a fetish. We know this. We've known this for a while. That you could get some weird BDSM isekai stuff if you were turned into prison shackles and then transported into another universe. Every isekai is for a weird fetish. Yes, even the one where they turn into, is it a vending machine? I forget. Turned into a vending machine isekai. I don't know why I'm looking this up as if it's not real. Yeah, reborn is a vending machine. Now I wander the dungeon. There's a dungeon in this one too? Why is there a dungeon in this one? The last two villainous isekai I've read contained a character who was into BDSM. That does not surprise me. Does not surprise me at all. All these isekai authors and audience members are just horny on main, and I respect it. But also I'm disgusted by it. I can't believe what I am seeing right now. One moment. Look at this. What is going on? Swan, how do you read this genre? How do you recommend this genre to other people? What is wrong with you? You are unwell to recommend this to people. There's an anime adaptation. I didn't even read the text. I hate it. When did this come out? This one is famous, but I haven't read it specifically. Good. Supi lives off of them. And they're gonna animate this. I died as a result of what I've seen. I'm back. Supi has literally read every isekai. I don't understand. And occasionally recommends me some. And you say no, right? You know, like a normal person. You say, I'm sorry, I know we are friends, but no. I reject your offers here. It's like junk food for the brain. He's gonna get brain diabetes. You gotta tell him to stop. No, you eat junk food. No, junk food's of it. Oh, it's the Plin Plon Plin song. I love this one. You eat it because it's bad for you, but momentarily satisfying. I think isekais are like the equivalent of an unseasoned tortilla chip. It is junk food for you, and it's not even that good. But it's like it's so accessible to everyone. Everyone's gonna eat it. It's just an unseasoned tortilla chip. I'm not gonna throw it away. This is interesting. I want this to look better than it does. How do I do that? Maybe more transformation will do it. true. Every manga site I go to has a front page littered with isekai, and the random Shonen Jump. I know this. I know this to be true. You have to go digging for the other stuff, the good stuff. There was a shonen that came out apparently. What was it? I'm gonna look it up. Hell's Paradise. Apparently, that's a pretty good manga. I wish it got adapted because I do like watching stuff as opposed to reading it. But I've heard that's good. Isekais have to do a lot of footwork now for me to not just get tired of watching one. Yeah, exactly. I barely ever watch isekai. The one I did watch was Konosuba, and that's because I heard it was making fun of the isekai genre, and it's so funny. That show is great. It's like a YouTube parody show, except it's real. It's just official. I love that show. Konosuba is the actual best. Like, what is... I just don't know. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do... I was trying to avoid it, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna see what happens. This has taken a lot more finagling than I thought. Konosuba is fantastic. I love it. And there's this image that let me see if I can find it. I should try and find 1 second. Alright, I can't find it, but there's just this image that sticks in my head where, like, the protagonist, Kazuma, he just, like, falls unconscious for some reason, and, like, everyone around him is holding him in, like, this dramatic Renaissance fashion, and it's just the funniest image just having that whole juxtaposition. They captured it so well. He's just being held so dramatically, and I'm pretty sure the reason he's unconscious is not that important, but it was so good. It makes it feel more organic. That image sticks in my head to this day. I don't even remember what episode it's from exactly, but it's just so funny to think about it. Everyone cradling him as this, like, heavenly beam of light drifts on him from the sky. You know, I just don't... Is this good enough? Oh yeah, Konosuba had a BDSM character too. They did! They did. Dark, yeah. She was weird because she was like BDSM until someone acknowledged it. If you acknowledged it, then she would ignore it. She would like pretend that wasn't a thing. Made her a main character. I think this looks alright, now that it's centered. I'm gonna have to move my little heart tattoo. That was my idea. This is my contribution, by the way, Swan. This little thing right here. Yep. Oh, me. That's right. We need a, Need a heart. Hey lady, would you... It's like 3 in the morning, God. I enjoy the fact that to parody the harem aspect of isekai shows, they give Cosmo the worst harem in existence. Yeah, everyone sucks. That, and you know, drawing the entire thing. Yeah. Stick and poke their heart. It's not a stick and poke. Professionally done. Oh, this looks good. Look how good that looks. Alright, let's try for real this time. What if we just do this instead? No love. Alright. You know, sometimes I am smart, and other times I am not. This is one of those moments where I will be smart. I will choose to be smart, as opposed to what I normally do, which is decide not to be smart. So we're gonna do that. Let's choose that color. Whoa, look at that. That's not what I want. Okay, let's see. I wish the eraser was also symmetrical, but it appears to not be. I just want to try to remember where. You're not symmetrical, that's just true. How dare you? You think I come on stream looking like Chris Hemsworth? No. You can't just insult me with true statements. That's unfair. You may not see it because I don't got a VTuber model on, but every time I come on stream, it's literally just freaking like. And my glasses are custom made, by the way, so they gotta be like that. It's a mess over here. One ear's up here, other one's down here. It's like, oh, what's going on? That's my other tattoo, by the way. Embrace the asymmetry. I have no other choice. The other tattoo is a self-portrait, but of real me. How did this turn out a different color? I gotta hide these multiply layers, they're messing everything up. And get this out of here. There we go. So, I do like this. It's very good. Let me No. Yeah, I'd say we're reaching that point where I can start transferring these assets over to Krita, which means I would have to start doing stuff in Krita again, which I am not entirely enthused about. What did I open? Out here. Oh, I got a scam email. Let's see what it says. No subject. Oh. There's a renewal charge for some Geek Squad Best Buy document. They sent an invoice for $350. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't shopped at Best Buy ever, actually, so I don't think that's real. I don't think you're going to get me on that one. I also don't think they send invoices under the email address from someone named Leica. What the heck was her name? Doesn't matter. Point is, why am I getting scammed or getting attempted to be scammed so often these days? I had that Fiverr scam show up the other stream. It's like, I don't even have money to steal. If they knew that, I'm sure they would leave me alone. I will give you access to my bank account, just so you can see how worth your time I'm not. Put yourself on Fiverr, that's why. That doesn't affect my email address, though. I'd have to give them my email address. No. The fact that you brought that up right as you said it. Can we, should I make these a little faded? I don't know. Let's see. Not that faded. Maybe the gouache blend, but that's not really how tattoos wear out. They don't kind of just, they don't get textured. We'll see how it looks. I guess that does a little bit of like, it kind of conveys something like an underlying skin complexion, though. With the unevenness of the tattoo. I think that could work. If you do it a little bit uniformly. Gotta be careful. A little too intense up there, I think. I think I need to move this around again. Let's see what it looks like with all my stuff on it. You know, I think that the problem is this heart was more stylized in this. Look how angular that is. Maybe if we just try to bring some of that back into it. And then I gotta gotta repaint stuff. Oh, we've run out of Dark Souls music. Does anyone have any ideas? Any any suggestions there for musical stuff? Because otherwise I'll just probably play something else that I've already gone for. Ambient and relaxing Silent Hill music. You don't say. I'll put that one on. Let's see what they got. Have to listen to the Monster Hunter soundtrack. I suppose we'll just have to, again. I'm saving the Silent Hill one to watch later. I gotta know what that's about. Wait, hold on. First, oh, don't be like Steve. He always puts on like a religion. Hey, I've been doing that too. So it is a religion. I'll play this one. That seems quiet. Let me check Obis. That's a good volume. Trying to very slightly adjust the volume on YouTube. It's so hard. I don't know if you can just use the arrow keys to increment it like you can pixels in Arch software, but I refuse to try. Not when I'm at risk of blowing out my eardrums. Or other people's eardrums as well. I have a limiter on, but I don't know. I've never wanted to or had to test it. Are you feeling it within you, Steve? The light shining down on you. Are you feeling rejuvenated? Are you being cradled like that one scene I described but can't quite remember exactly? Let me get this vignette out of here, I think. Let's try this. Okay, now I think we can work on the form of the arm with a bit of old multiply. That's right, we're going back to the multiply layers again. In no time at all, there will be about 14 of them on this one arm, because that is how to do it. And that's not how you do that. Do this. Do that. Let's just block that in. Maybe he felt the Holy Spirit too much. Maybe he went to the rapture after this song kicked on. Maybe Steve is just gone now. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to, in all fairness. He's in a better place now, I guess. See you on the other side, Space Cowboy. Oh yeah, I'm already getting yelled at by Twitch for having copyrighted material in my VODs, and I'm not even in a, what is it, affiliate. Cut to Steve in his room headbanging his headphones on. It's like, why does Twitch care about no viewer Andes? Just leave me alone. Twitch has yelled at me, so it's a rite of passage. I don't like it. It's like hazing. I'll sue. I'll do it. This is harassment. Is this how bounce light works? Yeah, sure, why not? And then we can do the brazier. You gotta do magic 1, then you gotta select just like magic, and then you go here. Oh, so this theme is extended for 30 minutes. I think we'll go get some diversity here. I'm not gonna listen to that song over and over again. As much as I wouldn't mind it. I mean, we're lucky I remembered the Dark Souls theme today, otherwise I would have just started. Oh no, Steve will be headbanging for 30 minutes. No, I've stopped it, it's too late. Which one do we go for? I was just going to start with Monster Hunter again, but I remembered I play Dark Souls games, and I was like, relaxing Dark Souls music would be nice. I haven't done that one yet, and then I did. So that one's in the roster now. What about this one? Yeah. Resident Evil and Chill alternate version. Yeah, y'all are crazy. These soundtrack compilers, you gotta calm down. It seems louder than the other one. Let me check OBS. And no, it's so quiet on OBS. Why does everything lie to me? I played that at my starting when I was doing the RE1 playthrough, did you? Just gotta get these out of there. There we go. Just gotta get this one out of there. Now I can multiply layer as I please. What if I just... Yeah, I figured that would happen. I just wanted to see. Actually, there would be cast shadow here. Because that's how that works. So let me go back in and do that. cast shadows are usually more solidified than other ones. I forget what the term is, but you know what? It's not important. I'm starting to think I did just kill him. It was not what I wanted to do, I assure you. We lost a friend today. We lost a good man. A man with a medical degree. It's probably true. I'm not gonna fact check it. If you do fact check it, that makes you a bad person. Oh really? You're gonna fact check a dead man on his credentials? That's what I thought. Yep, you're not going to, because that would be rude. Do it, I dare you. Wait, this isn't working. I need to do this. Maybe, wait, should I just merge these now? I guess that depends on if I like the values. I think they are good. So I shall do that. And then we can just take this and fill in all the spots that I missed. I think if you're dead, it should be like a resume where you can just kind of say whatever you want. Because, like, no one can do it. Like, what does it matter if I tell everyone I'm a professional NASCAR driver if I'm dead? That doesn't change anything. I'm still dead. I just am also a NASCAR driver, according to myself. Let me have this. I died. I should have this one last thing. Whoever argues is just a hater. Exactly. Why did I do this way? Maybe if I blur it, it'll look better. There we go. It's so easy. Art is easy. Don't let art catch me saying that, though. Freaking beat me up, dude. Don't say that about art. It'll hear you. I know. I was careful. Gotta lower my voice a little bit more next time. He didn't mean it, or I didn't. I was it was Joe. It's a streamer. I'm a clown. You see, I was doing a bit. It's just being. I'm just having a bit of a gaffe. That's all. And then Art comes over here with his freaking beret and his sunglasses and long cigarette, and he's just like, "What did you say?" No, Art, get out of here. Let's do an overlay clip. Oh, Swan, that's reductive. I'm joking. I'm gonna tell Art on YouTube. I said I was joking. Please. Also, this is not good because it's blue. What kind of overlay layer is blue? No, it's white. Idiot. Let's try, yeah, make that more muted. Maybe gouache blonder again. Really grime that up. That's too large. It is quite simply too big. There we go. I'm doing pointillism here. Do I like this? Do I? Do I? Maybe if I make it thinner. Maybe I make it even thinner to the point where there's gaps in between it. Maybe if I keep doing that and just minimalize. I mean, that's not the worst thing ever. Be tricky here. I can go for this. Well, if stove isn't here, I will be looking for some other soundtrack. What do I got? I do have my Stream Jams playlist, but I don't know if I want to do that. He'll wake up once you stop playing Monster Hunter. We'll see. We'll see if I can do that, if I can wake him. Let's start with this one. This is just a real classical music song. Because I'm cultured like that. Let's see here. I've gotten into this good place on YouTube that I really enjoy, where, I don't know how it happened, but probably just because I'm always looking for songs on YouTube. But I've gotten into this place in the algorithm where on my homepage it will recommend me songs by like the most obscure creators ever. Just like, we're talking songs with topic pages that have 100 views or like 200 views max. Some of these songs I click on, they're like 176 views or something like that. And I love it. Because some of these are great. And I just love that YouTube is recommending me. It basically just turned myself into hipster music YouTube, and I don't know when it happened, but I do appreciate it because I do like just looking at indie music. And it's all these instrumentals too. It's not like your stereotypical hipster indie music. It's like all these, just these genuinely, just like people like me trying to make art and hoping that it gets seen. And it's just like, oh, my people. And the music is good. Dang it, I wish I could tame the algorithm like that. I don't know how. I didn't tame it. I entered an agreement with it at some point. I don't even know what happened. Mine is weed garbage, like me. If you start, just like, I don't even know. You know what? Maybe if I send you some of the ones that I found, and you just watch that, you just leave those on in the background a couple times, maybe the algorithm will start showing you those. So I can do that. See if we can metagame the algorithm a little bit. Convert me, I will fix your YouTube. This is not the right layer. This is the right layer. I feel like I found the YouTube equivalent of where Instagram puts all its shadow ban people. Like myself. I'm pretty sure I am shadow banned on Instagram. Because I've read that apparently they shadow ban people who haven't posted in forever, and I haven't posted on my main account in, like, months. And before that, it was, like, over a year. So I think all my side content is also doomed because, you know, it's just from the same IP address, according to Instagram. So I think I'm basically just forever dead unless I move and get a new phone. I am too. I wouldn't doubt it. Steve is definitely shadow banned. Thank God for Reddit. A sentence that has been said maybe twice in all of human history. Pretty sure I could post every 3 hours now and they wouldn't show it to anyone. I know, that's why I'm doing daily stuff and it just feels like garbage. That's why I'm not putting as much effort. When I started that Doodle account, I was doing like full color stuff every day. Now it's because I got, you know, other projects as well. I'm not going to fully dunk on what I'm sketching out today. But it's like, you know, I could be doing daily stuff all the time with the utmost effort, but I don't want to because Instagram doesn't deserve it. I have to nag this man to send me anything. Like, you would post something, Steve. Not if I don't have to. Of course, heavens no. I drew a chubby tank. Want to see? I want to see it. Don't ask Swan if she wants to see something. The answer is yes. I want to see anything. See, Zozan knows. Yeah, I do know. Steve sent me some of the clothing studies he did, Swan. Are you jealous? You've probably already seen them too, but are you jealous? Did he show you his Matt Damon? I don't remember if Matt Damon was in there. Let me check. I'm opening up Discord on PC. Probably a mistake. I could have just opened the app. It's way faster. If I see 1 millisecond of Discord saying it needs to update, I'm gonna close it immediately. I'm doing it on the app. It says it's updated. Get out of here. Into the app. Here I go. Why has Discord got to be updating all the time? There's the Beetleborg. There's the clothes studies. There's the statues. I don't think I received a Damon. Yeah, I'm not seeing no mats. If this song ain't playing at my funeral, I ain't dying. Specifically this version. Do I like the highlight at all? I don't think I do, which is the problem. Furiously erasing. Every time you see me have a moment of that's not what I wanted at all, and then furiously erasing the progress I did, that was yesterday's stream entirely, so don't even watch that one. If you were thinking about it, don't. It's just bad. I was sick and the microphone was too far away, and the sun was in my eyes. My little brother had the controller, so it's like, what? I wasn't even trying, first of all. And my dog ate my homework. I like it even less when there's the vignette in there, so maybe we'll just scrap the highlight. Ooh, I have an idea. No, wait. Would that work though? Does it make sense? No, I don't think it would. So we'll just ignore that I said anything. And then we'll do the file. Here's how you can tell if your values are good. You get rid of your line art. You're like, that still looks comprehensible. I think that looks good. Hey, what is this layer? What is this layer? What are you? I can't tell what this is. Did I just leave an empty layer? Probably. I'll just merge it. Alright, I need second opinions. Before I merge all these layers, what do we think about the placement of these tattoos here? Do they look good in your opinion? Do you think they could be skewed a little bit more? What are we thinking? Them rendering strats. I know I hate rendering, but you gotta know how to do something. I will wait for input. And I'll merge the other stuff while I'm at it. Did I already merge it? I did not. I can merge these things together. For me, I like it if the heart followed the curvature of the arm. Fair point, fair point. Let's see. Keep the tattoo on a separate layer. Keep it. But then if I import it, it's gonna be harder to animate for me. Until you're basically done, it can do a paint over. Fair enough. So let's try moving the heart around. Let's duplicate. Yo, it's Mononoke music. And it's not Bossa Nova themed this time. Let's go! I've lost myself. So this is the heart layer, which means we need to get rid of this. Now they are on separate layers again. Okay, and now we can edit this one. Let's see if mesh. Mesh might work easier on this one because it's a heart and not a word. New, new, new. New, 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 new. No, don't do that. I was looking up some Mononoke videos about that scene where he gives his sister the necklace, and there's a weird rabbit hole about people saying that Ashitaka is actually married to his sister. And I just, like, it was so bizarre to me. It's like, is that a valid interpretation of the movie, or is this guy just crazy? I'm gonna bring up the video actually, because it shouldn't even be that hard to find. It was so weird. That's not how I would have interpreted that. Me neither, but I'm gonna look for it now. Yeah, and the video is the title is literally, "Did you know Ashitaka married both his sister?" And it's like, what do you even? Where did you get this from? And who are you?
At the outskirts.
All right, hold on. Let me go to Obis. Go to browser.
Of the village, a girl comes to see him secretly, which connotes that they had sex secretly.
Like, what do you? What?
At this time, she has this innocent expression on her face, and on top of that, her leg is showing. At this point, they have had sex, didn't they?
What are you talking about?
Now, we're on to what all of you have been waiting for, how Princess Mononoke is very naughty.
I don't know who this man is, but he's delusional.
Ashitaka's exile is decided. Kaya, a girl who admires and loves him, stops him at the exit of the village.
Why is this translated?
Here, Kaya confesses her love and says, "I'll be longing you forever," and gives Ashitaka a small dagger made of obsidian. When Ashitaka receives it, he gives this super handsome smile and says, "Me too, I will always think about you." This line by Ashitaka actually means, "I will not fall in
No,
love
is that what
with
that
anyone
means?
else
Thank you.
in the future for the rest of my
I
life."
didn't.
And Ashitaka, who receives the crystal dagger, says, "Such a good-looking smile." That's why quite a lot of female audience don't like this scene, or they say, "That's what I hate about Ashitaka." It's because a girl gives him a confession of a lifetime, which he responds to with a handsome smile.
Stop saying
Also
handsome
receives a
smile.
dagger made of precious obsidian from her. And without any hesitation, he later gives it to another girl, Sam, who has the exact same voice as Kaya,
That
which
I
is
didn't
no
know.
surprise because they are both voiced by the same
That I did
actress,
not know.
Yuriko Ishida. Not only that, he gives it through a dog. Instead of giving it to her directly, he's like, "Give this to Sam, please." And the dog is like, "Yes, sir." And then when the dog gives it to Sam,
How much longer
she's
is
like,
this?
"Oh, beautiful."
There's like another
And she makes
3
this
minutes of this.
romantic facial expression. And those lady audience watch this scene and be like, "What is wrong
I
with
know,
this
it's like in the midst
anime?"
of all this insane
Sure, it's
rambling, he's like, "Oh, they
natural
have
for
the
them
same
to
voice
get
actors."
mad.
And then I'm convinced that's
And
where
at
all
the
of
end
this
the
stemmed from
movie,
anyway.
They say to each other, "Hey, I'll come and see you again sometime." "Oh yeah, come."
It feels like an hour though,
The
doesn't
curse
it?
is removed, so stop flirting. Go home and meet Kaya. And this anguished voice that says, "Hurry up and come back to the village," is even written on Ghibli's official guidebook.
The what?
In this book title, Ghibli's textbook, Princess Mononoke,
Textbook?
which is an official book by Ghibli, a
Okay.
female writer wrote, "This is what I find unacceptable about Ashitaka." Well,
Someone's
I
like
get the
rant
anger,
posting in
but
their
in
official
fact,
textbook
the
about
scene with Kaya
about
at
his
the
relationship with his
exit of
sister.
village is not what do you think it is. Everything that's depicted works as a symbol. This is what I explained earlier, that in Princess Mononoke, Miyazaki created the movie with the mind that he will depict everything that was necessary, but not in a way that everybody gets it. At the outskirts of the village, a girl comes to see him secretly
Yes, we've been over this.
and gives him a so-called mark of chastity, which means that she will
No, is
not
that what it
fall in
was?
love with anyone else for the rest of her life, which connotes that they had
Again, we're
sex
back to this.
secretly.
I don't even.
However,
What?
Miyazaki didn't want to portray sex directly. So
Of course
he
not.
expressed it metaphorically through the
No,
line,
yes,
"I
naturally.
will preserve chastity," in the act of Kaya giving the dagger to Ashitaka.
What are you
But
freaking
in
talking
reality,
about?
Kaya and Ashitaka were hiding and having sex. That's how the bloodline
That's how
of
the
Ashitaka
bloodline.
remains in Kaya, and their descendants
Well, this freaking
tell the
Chris
legend of
Redfield, he
Princess
is looping. That's okay. There's only like a minute and a half left. We gotta finish it.
through
We
the
gotta finish
pattern
it.
of the clay
We gotta
nest,
finish
which is
it.
shown in the opening of the movie. But because Miyazaki is shyer than anyone else,
Miyazaki is
he
shyer.
didn't make his expressions straightforward.
If I had to
There's
see,
actually
oh god, I'm
another
sick. It's making me
episode
ill
about
again.
sex in Princess Mononoke.
Why'd
It's
you
a
drag us
scene
into this?
where wounded Ashitaka is nursed by San and wakes up
Oh,
after many
okay.
days of suffering. In a cave where San lives, Ashitaka stares at her while she's asleep.
Yeah,
At
true.
this time, she has this innocent expression.
Stop talking about
on her
innocent
face,
expressions on
and
ladies'
top of
faces.
that,
And her leg is
showing.
also showing. She
Suzuki
wears
saw the
shorts.
storyboard of the
Or like a
scene, and
skirt.
it
Of
rang a
course
bell
her
for
leg
him.
is
So
showing.
he asked Miyazaki, "At this point, they have had sex, didn't they?" When someone asks Miyazaki a question like that about his work, he
Miyazaki
usually
naturally walks
responds and
away.
gives a
Oh, never
clear
mind.
answer such as "that's true" or "yes, it is." However, to this question, he
He
didn't give
didn't. He said
any
no.
answer.
Who make a lol? Get out
Suzuki
of my
told his
face.
story during a radio broadcast and he sounded so happy. Suzuki kept on questioning Miyazaki afterwards.
Probably
Then,
didn't
according to
answer
him,
you because you're a
Miyazaki
freaking
finally
weirdo
said,
asking about his characters
"It's
boning.
self-explanatory, isn't it?"
Yeah. He didn't talk to me because I kept asking about sex with a sister, and then that basically confirmed my theory is true. He probably didn't want to dignify it with a response, you weirdo. Yeah, so I don't know. This is why, if I had to find this weird rabbit hole, you had to find it too. Innocent face shows leg sex. Wow, Japanese logic is always something else. This guy is just crazy. Big if true. Alright. I've died again. There we go. Okay. So you're welcome. You guys now know a little bit of trivia. In case that ever comes up at a house party or something. Little fun fact for you. Did you know? Actually, Ashitaka and his sister were having sex. So, yeah. Bet you didn't know that one. Did you know that Kaya and San have the same voice actress? Also, they expose their legs, which means, if you'll see here on this chart I brought with me, and so Ashitaka sent out on his journey, having just betrothed himself to his sister, according to one man on YouTube. When asked about whether or not this was a valid claim, Miyazaki simply said, "And so it was confirmed as truth." You see, legs are next to the genital. Please stop. Why do we invite you? This happens every time. It's just Steve at a party. I can't. The part where he starts talking about Ashitaka's handsome smile kills me every time. It's like he's just smiling, dude. I think anything else is a projection at that point. I do, Steve, go home. I do make it a habit of making sure everyone in a social gathering are aware of the placement of their genitalia. Well, that whole ordeal probably made my cough last about 3 more days. But you know what, it's worth it. Okay. No, I can't do that. We didn't have the vid, you have it now. Yeah, I got something alright. Are these two... So, I think in terms of these two assets, them being the arm and the tattoos, and the sleeve, I think those are going to be good. For now, I might mess around with the tattoos a little bit more. In the future... so then all we have to do is do the file, and then there's, where did they go? I know they're here somewhere. Is it just low opacity doing it? Yeah, okay, so the chains here that are dangling to the side are... I'm not too sure how I want to animate those, because if I can illustrate my point. Maybe the cell brush. And make it smaller, and make it double. Okay, so if we're gonna make this hand move slightly back and forth as the file moves up and down into this chain link here, then there's gonna be little impact sparks here. I'm just confused as to how I'm gonna animate these chains. Because I'm thinking I want them to have a slight change in curvature. I've broken this down before as this hand moves side to side. But I don't quite know how I'm going to achieve that without, unless I have like a, like a wobbly thing, you know. Unless I have each link as a separate asset and I just manipulate them like that in Krita. So I'm thinking that might be what I do if I can't think of a better solution. Currently that's the only one I got. So yeah, I might just do the file today. Which means I should probably draw it out like here and not off screen, so I'll do that. No, I add more chains coming out from the hand? Yeah. Eventually I'll get there. Coming out like this way. Currently that chain vanishes into his hand. Yeah, I know. It's gotta like come out over there or something. Right now it looks like he's just driving like a mean stick shift. And he's cranking it into like freaking 8th gear or something. Are you questioning the streamer, Steve? Sorry, moving on to do another phase? No. I'm still in asset creation. I was just trying to plan out, I was planning out the next phase. So yeah, you can see here in the opacity, if I bump it up, it's gonna like, come out there, I think. Lives his life a quarter mile at a time. Always, how dare you? Okay, so file, right. Doing things, right. Productive, doing them. Got it. Gonna be productive now. Starting now. Here we go. Doing it. This is why you get denied the floor's eye. Exactly. You're not even in the final piece. I should probably put him as like a little wall etching, actually. I should do that, and then repost it. If I just do a little woo, let's put him in there, something like that. Really get him in there. Sounds like some uber shit. I'd rather choke on birdshot. Well, that just seems excessive. Hey, It's me. Okay, so we have all this here. Enters my edgy teen phase for the 7th time. Oh no, that's the small direction. We want the big direction. That's the caps key. Nice. I think that's bright. He needs discipline and structure, Zotan. A prison-like structure. Oh, okay, I see how it is. I see what we're doing here. You'll have to freaking catch me first. I want you guys to know that I'm in that phase of my life where I am seeing all of my friends get jobs and just silently seething to myself. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for them, but like I'm just like, you see, everyone on LinkedIn is just like, hey, I'm already a physical therapist, and I'm just like, oh, that's great. You're like, what, a year out of college? If that, that's awesome. I graduated college early, and I'm unemployed. With an art degree, I'm basically doomed. Use the spite to motivate you. I don't know how much more I can apply for stuff. I'm sending in like 15 fully fledged applications a day, and I'm gonna throw myself into a ravine if something doesn't pan out eventually. Not even a small ravine, a big one. I graduated early. I didn't it was like a semester early. I had some high school, what was it? It was some kind of program where you could start taking college courses in high school. Pardon me? So I took a couple of those, which was a horrible idea. I would not recommend doing that, because you just have no time. I basically sold my life to school for that year. I was waking up at like 4 in the morning. And my heart rate was varied, to say the least. Cheru did that. I freaking feel her on that one. I did too. I hate that. I hate that this has become normalized. Time is for non-nerds. And it's like, at the end of the day, what did it even get me? I graduated a half a semester early, and I've got nothing to show for it. I should have just smoked weed like everyone else. Is it legal in New York? It wasn't. It is now. But like not when I was in high school. I'm pretty sure some of the kids in my high school, I say kids, but it's like, it's only because I have a recollection of them as younger people. But I'm pretty sure the people in my high school, they brought in edibles once, and that was like a day before they brought in the random canine search, because my high school did that. Because they bring in an officer with a canine to just do a random search every once in a while. And so like the day before they brought in the random canine unit, there was just a huge, there's just a bunch of edibles in the school that were being passed around. It was hilarious. They almost got so duped. It's almost like our system doesn't actually reward excellence, but subservience instead. I mean, poop job. You're right. That's why I'm an anarchist. You mentioned Cheru, and now she's following. Yo, let's go. Hi, Cheru. Welcome in. You're just in time for Hunter x Hunter music. You brought the queen. Swan, what do you mean you're already here? Get a room! No. You not just ambush me with the Chimera ant art news? I did. Big if This is a thick file. I need to stop making this so large. I haven't even finished the Arcanine Fee. I've finished it 14 times, so I will feel in your stead for events that have yet to transpire. That's why he stays in prison. I'm getting out. That's the whole point of the start soon screen. I get out. I was eavesdropping on the college and high school talk, yeah. Anything to make the series feel current, eh? Yeah. I think my experience was atypical. I only did 4 classes a day at high school and the rest over at the local community college, so I wasn't overscheduled. You did it the right way. I did it stupid. Why is it in your music playlist, you masochist? It's a good song. Aw, yeah. It's more Monster Hunter music. It's like putting the sad theme from ME3 on a playlist. Fine. We don't like sad music, I'll play something not sad. You know, Final Fantasy X. Why? Happy songs only. Melodies of Life for Final Fantasy. Now, who would even do that? Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy IX, that song I was trying to remember if it was from the beginning or the end. Turns out it is the ending cutscene, and I have it in another music playlist, and we can watch the cutscene because I did remember where it was from. And the cutscene is very cute, so we will watch it anyway because I want to. What if we just do this? I hope it hurts, Steve. Cherry, did you miss the Princess Mononoke discussion we had? It was very insightful, I think. I think we learned a lot about ourselves and how one guy perceives marriage in Japan. Nah, I caught it. Yeah. So sorry. Pepe Silvia, little. That man had boxes full of Pepe. I wish you were spirit. Who snuck this file into this man? I mean, I think you answered your own question. Just the tail end, but it was enough. Okay, so if we are doing... The file's gonna... Whoop. Gonna be at this angle. Let me... Oh no. It's a large... It's almost like a paddle. I gotta shorten this up. One sec. I know he's a goblin-sized man, but still, you gotta make that a little smaller. On a much less crazy level, it's interesting to hear other animators talk about Miyazaki. Was he an animator? Or are you just talking in general? Because in general, I agree. It's his yaoi file. Don't ever say that. Oh, what? Oh, right, the Xanarkin. Oh yeah, I was gonna watch the cutscene. Pardonnez-moi. No, not that one. Pause, darn you. That's way too intense for streams. It's not the Guilty Gear stream yet. No, not that one. Now I just gotta look for it. Okay, yeah, here it is. This isn't the right one either, stop it. Alright, here we go. No, stop. What is YouTube? I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna yell, it's gonna be so loud. Alright, pause. Okay. I was reading an interview with Shinkai, and even him, as successful as he is, talks about Miyazaki as the goals exception in the industry. Yeah, I mean, Miyazaki is crazy. When he's not animating movies like that, he's just making his own manga that he will later adapt into a movie. Looking at you, Nausicaa. As much as that movie is a flawed jewel. Let's watch. This is where this song is from. I was trying to remember for the life of me. It's in like the ending cutscene. Took so long. Also, I don't know how to get my browser to not look stupid, so just don't make fun of me. There's a huge black bar at the bottom. That's what we gotta deal with. Hurt Steve more. I'm coming for the throat. We're playing that song you brought up in chat next time. Playing Melodies of Life immediately after this. Yeah, it is a waste. Oh no, her necklace. Adorable. Man, they put some impact in those frames. So that's where that came from. I was trying to find that forever. And then I found it. I'm dead! Bring me back. Thank you. I don't know why that happens. I don't know how to fix that, but it just keeps happening. It's top 3. I don't care what people say. It's my favorite of the numbered ones. Whoop-ha! Hey yo, DJ. Let's get the mood real bummer-like, dude. I enjoy seeing Steve's heartache over that series because I empathize. Trades back over for the city. Can we stop? No. No. And this has to be, how the heck do I want to do that? I guess it would make sense over here, actually. But then that covers the starting. So, oh god, what have I gotten myself into? I have an idea. First I need to hide this. Now, if you want to see me cry, just start listening to someone's 10 out of 10 review of Final Fantasy 15, 13 superiority. Lose faith in humanity, but it sounds like a rebel. Mr. Kaya's exposed legs review. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. Wait, why is this not merged? Oh, it's because I didn't merge it. That would make sense, actually. You know, it makes a lot of sense. I don't even need to do this, so we can merge. I've only finished 7 and 13. Have you played the remake of 7? Or at least part 1? Never played 9, but I want. They both involve some form of genitalia. Not played any of the remake. It's good. I think here's my thoughts on the remake. Play part 1, and then just just watch Let's Plays of parts 2. It's looking like Let's Plays of part 2 and 3 are gonna be the vibe. I don't think I'm gonna buy part 2 because it looks like they're going full Nomura, and it's gonna get crazy. It's a wonderfully charming in a way that I'd have trouble finding in other JRPGs. Because part 1 of the remake, it actually tries to pretend that it's going to follow the story. Most of the time, like 90% of the time. There's 10% of the time you're like, well, this is a little different and also weird, and it's like, ooh, I'm not too sure about that. But it's looking like, with all the talk they've had about in interviews and stuff about part 2, that they're just going full alternate timeline. You're gonna have to go watch Advent Children to learn the entire lore, and it's just like, I don't want to. I don't much care for you, Nomura. Why they keep letting him direct, I have no idea. He's a great character. Yeah, his creature designs are crazy. Put him back in the art room. There's so many people working on the remake, I have to hope they won't just paint the whole thing with zippers. I don't even think there's going to be too many Sephiroths on the screen. 18 different Sephiroths. At any moment. All fighting Cloud. At the same time. The funny thing is, since I have no serious attachment to the original, I don't mind. It's so bizarre, and I love Advent Children. Well, you know what, in that case, maybe just buy the whole thing. I don't know. Pre-order it. I like watching the action scenes from Advent Children. I don't think I could ever say I love Advent Children. What was that thing Steve said? 10 out of 10 review of Final Fantasy 15. 10 out of 10 review Final Fantasy 15. Let me just see if this goes. was it worth it? Let me see if I can even find one on YouTube. A retrospective Donkey's review, probably not going to be a 10 out of 10. Was it worth waiting for 10 years? The chapters, they say great writing, compelling combat, game looks incredible, textures are great, incredible soundtrack. We're going to click on it. What the heck is this didgeridoo intro?
Remember the good old days back when Final Fantasy was synonymous with excellence, when each new release in the franchise was an industry-defining event?
Yeah, bro.
People would eagerly await the next installment in Square's flagship franchise to see the direction that role-playing games would take on consoles next.
Oh yeah, all the time I'd be hearing about this.
That was a very long time ago.
Plenty of people that love Final Fantasy 15.
But the truth is, until the 2010 release of Final Fantasy 13, this held true. Until that time, the release of Final Fantasy
I own the game,
and the franchise,
and I still have only played like the first hour.
A platform was often enough
Dude, this is
that platform's fortunes.
Gaming Bolt.
Nintendo with the Nintendo 64. Not so long ago, Final Fantasy was a premier franchise, one of the industry's epoch-defining standard bearers.
I need to watch the 5.5 hour review of Kingdom Hearts 3 that I agreed with up until they praised the crap level.
Today, however,
they praised it.
Final Fantasy as a name has become synonymous with overwrought melodramatic plots and characters, representing the worst of Japanese media, battle systems too intricate for their own good, and games that take
the first 10 hours of the game are fine.
And disappoint besides when they do. The triple punch of Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 14, though this was later revived spectacularly with A Realm Reborn, and Final Fantasy Type O has ensured that even the franchise's greatest fans are wary of jumping in blindly into any entry in the series.
If I just do a little bit of that, let's see how that.
And so we come
yeah, we can do that for the final texture.
10 long years in development, having seen at least 2 changes in its overall vision, 1 change in its director, 1 change in its status. It was originally going to be a spin-off to Final Fantasy 13 before.
Alright, that's enough of that. I'm not going to make you endure that. Also, looking at what time it is, probably got to get off shortly. Problem is the remaining 15 is just like Remake. You have to watch a movie and a series to understand the plot. That is true. The movie was surprisingly fine. I wouldn't know. I know it looked great, looked fantastic. But I never watched it. Yeah, it is one of the movies of all time. Kid Lunafreya had a lot more personality than adult Lunafreya. That's what happens to a lot of people. It's gorgeous, that's for sure. Agree. And the anime adds backstory to the characters the game doesn't include. I actually like the anime episodes. Those I have seen. I agree. Those should have been in the game. That should just be in the game. I'm getting angry at the game again. So. No. Why does this happen every time? I can't keep doing this. I'm really just looking for a song to close out the stream with. We'll just do this one. This is not going to be long enough, but... Should have been about Nyx, thank you. Alright. So, next stream, I'm going to be finalizing these assets, or I might do that off stream. I have no clue. I will be importing them into... Yeah, I have to finish them here. So I will be importing them into Krita, and I will be animating. Hopefully. Trying to figure that out. Or at least Noctis and Nyx agreed, yes, true. And Noctis should have had his first voice actor. Or at least the first idea of what his voice was supposed to be. Noctis had like a really deep voice in one of the betas, I remember that. Makes sense for Noctis to still be there. Nyx was his Roxas. No, keep streaming so we can rant about this. I was considering it, but I do have to get off in a little bit. Can't you all take this to a Discord call? I'd be like, I got stuff to do, man. Alright. So yeah, I'll finish the assets off stream. I'll come back. Hopefully we'll start animating them. Thank you all for stopping by. It's been a fun one. Been a little all over the place this time, but it's definitely an improvement over yesterday's stream where I was just delirious and dying. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. And I'll catch you all later. Goodbye. Get that out of my